0, e power 0. Then x of 1, here also x of 2 plus x of 3. So what is x of 0, x of 1, x of 2 and x of 3? This is x of 0, here it is x of 1, here it is x of 2, it is x of 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Right? 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equals to 6. Then x of 0 equals to 6. Okay. Next, for k equals to 1, then x of k is equals to what? That is x of 1. X of 1 is equals to what? X of 1 equals to minus 2 plus 2j. But how it is? It is x of 0 plus, see, x of 1 into e power minus j, pi into k is 1, pi into 1 by 2. That is x of 1 into e power minus j, pi by 2. Similarly, x of 2 e power minus j pi plus x of 3 into e power minus j, 3 pi by 4, because k is 1. Right? So these are the values. X of 0 plus x of 1 e power minus j pi by 2, that is cos pi by 2 minus j sin pi by 2. Right? So cos pi by 2, it is 0. So minus j sin pi by 2, that is minus j. Okay, it is minus j plus x of 2. So x of 2 into e power minus j pi, that is cos pi minus j sin pi. Then it is minus 1. So cos pi minus j sin pi, it is minus 1 plus x of 3 e power minus j, 3 pi by 4, it is plus j. Okay, then 0 plus 1 into, that is minus j, plus 2 into minus 1 plus 3 into j, that is minus 2 plus 2j, minus 2 plus 2j, that is x of 1. Similarly, k equals to 2, that is x of 2 is equals to minus 2. Next, k equals to 3, x of k is equals to x of 3 is equals to minus 2 minus 2j, minus 2 minus 2j. So finally all the values put together, then it is the sequence, the DFT of the given sequence x of n equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 is 6 minus 2 plus 2j and minus 2. So next minus 2 minus 2j, minus 2 minus 2j. Right? So here this is the required DFT for the given sequence. Okay. So that is direct method. Here it is simply by using Quidel factor matrix we can calculate the DFT of the given sequence. So there we require 4 by 4 Quidel factor matrix. We require 4 by 4 Quidel factor matrix. So already we know that omega n, Quidel factor omega n is equals to e power minus j, 2 pi by n, e power minus j, 2 pi by n. So here Quidel factor value is omega 4, that is omega 4 is equals to e power minus j, 2 pi by 4, that is equals to e power minus, which is equals to e power minus j pi by 2, that is cos pi by 2 minus j sin pi by 2, which is equals to minus j. Okay, minus j. So then these are terms we know already, we have seen. So first row, that is omega power 0, omega power 0, omega power 4 0, omega 4 power 0. Okay, so powers all terms 0 because This is for k equals to 0 row. This is for k equals to 1 row. This is for k equals to 2. This is for k equals to 3. Right? So then n values are changes. Because of n values, these powers will be changes. So n equals 0, n equals to 1, n equals to 2, n equals to 3, and k is fixed. Similarly, n equals to 0, k equals to 2, n equals to 1, k equals to 2, so it is 2. So n equals to 2, k equals to 2, 4, n equals to 3, k equals to 2, that is 6. So for these values, see, omega 4 power 0, that is minus j power 0, minus j power 0, it is 1. Similarly, minus j power 0, minus j power 0, minus j power 0, all ones. Next, omega 4 power 0, that is minus j power 0. Next, omega 4 power 1, that is minus j power 1. It is minus j. So it is minus j only. Next, omega 4 power 2. So omega 4 power 2 is minus j whole square. Minus j into minus j, that is j square is equals to, we know, j square is equals to minus 1. Minus into minus plus, here it is minus 1. J square is minus 1 and minus minus it is plus, so minus 1 will be there. So like that, omega 4 power 3, omega 4 power 3 is plus j, because omega 4 square is equals minus 1 into minus j is plus j. Like that for all the values. 1 omega 4 square, they already have calculated, is minus 1. So omega 4 power 4, omega 4 power 4 is minus j 4 power 4, that is plus 1. Similarly, omega 4 power 6, that is minus j power 6, it is minus 1. So like that, we have to derive the Twiddle factor matrix. Twiddle factor matrix of size 4 by 4. As already we know that x of k is equals to omega 4 x of n. Here in this problem, it is n equals to 4. Omega 4 x of n. So omega 4 is nothing but the Twiddle factor of matrix of size 4 by 4. And here it is 4 by 1, here it is 4 by 1 matrix. So 4 by 1 matrix is nothing but the given sequence x of n. So given sequence x of n is, we know, 0, 1, 2, 3. So multiply this. So apply the matrix multiplication. So you will get 6 minus 2 plus 2j minus 2 minus 2 minus 2j minus 2 minus 2j. Right. So this is the sequence, the DFT of x of n. That is x of k equals to 6 minus 2 plus 2j minus 2 minus 2 minus 2j. Okay. Now we will see the spectrum of DFT. Now we will see the spectrum of DFT. So spectrum in the sense, magnitude spectrum as well as phase spectrum. Magnitude spectrum, phase spectrum. So there we got x of k is equals to 6 minus 2 plus 2j minus 2 minus 2 minus 2j. So for that, what is mod x of k? That magnitude values are, so there it is 6. Next, so square root of a square plus b square, there it is 2 root 2. So next 2 into root 2, that is magnitude. So we have to draw the magnitude spectrum. There it is. So these are k values only. So k. So here it is mod x of k. So at k equals to 0, it is 6. This is 6. Next, at k equals to 1, k equals to 1, that is 2 root 2. Similarly, at k equals to 2, it is 2. At k equals to 3, it is 2 root 2. At k equals to 3, it is 2 root 2. Like that, phase spectrum. So that is angle of x of k is equals to. So for this one, it is angle 0. So for this one, it is So tan inverse of b by a, that is minus plus b by minus a. Then it is minus pi by 4. Next, that is angle is 0. So for that, tan inverse of minus b by minus a, that is tan inverse of b by a. So minus 2 by minus 2 plus. So it is plus pi by 4. So at k equals to 0, at k equals to 1, it is minus pi by 4. At k equals to 2, it is 0. At k equals to 3, it is pi by 4. See the spectrum. This is k. So it is angle of x of k. So at k equals to 0, it is 0 only. At k equals to 0, it is 0. So at k equals to 1, it is minus pi by 4. So at k equals to 2, it is 0. At k equals to 2, it is 0. At k equals to 3, it is plus pi by 4. So it is plus pi by 4. See, if you observe the spectrum of DFT, so as in the beginning I told, that is the spectrum, it is discrete, whereas the spectrum of DFT is continuous. The spectrum of DFT is discrete. What is the spectrum of DTFT is continuous, and the spectrum of DFT, this is the spectrum of DFT is discrete. Simply, what is DFT? So DFT is nothing but the sampled spectrum of DTFT. Okay. So the spectrum of DTFT is discrete. Right? So in the next class, we will start no. So for n equals to 8, x of k, what is x of k? For the same sequence, that is x of n equals to 0, 1, 2, 3. So in that case, how to find out 8-point DFT? Because given samples are 4 only. So in that case, we have to go for 0 padding. Then what will be the resultant sequence? 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 0. Then 8 samples are there. Now we have to go for 8-point DFT. So if you go for that same method, either by field factor method or direct method, by substituting different values of k, 0, 1, 2, 3 up to k equal to 7, we have to substitute. So this is the DFT for the given sequence x of n. That is what DFT? 8-point DFT. See, it is 6 minus 1.4 minus 4.8j minus 2 plus 2j, 1.4 minus 0.8j minus 2, 1.4 plus 0.8j minus 2 minus 2j minus 1.4 plus 4.8j. See, if you observe this one thing, the resultant sequence, okay, see here, this sample, this resultant sample and this resultant sample are, if you observe these two, you can get one thing, there it is, here it is minus, there it is plus, okay. So these two are complex conjugate. So the complex conjugate of this one will be this one, okay. Similarly, the complex conjugate of this one will be this one, okay. Similarly, the complex conjugate of this one will be this one, right. The first sample will be always the sum of the samples in the sequence, the sum of the samples in the given sequence. That is, the addition of these two will be, these samples will be 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6. Okay, so this we cannot predict. Right. So the conjugate, complex conjugate of this one will be this one. Similarly, this one. Next, this one. Okay. First sample, 0th sample, first sample, 7th sample. Second, third one. There it is 0th, first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th. There are 8 samples. Okay. So conjugate this one, and as well as this one, which these two. Right. This is the sum of all the samples. Okay. So next example it is x of n is equals to sigma a power n next example it is x of n equals to a power n, that is from 0 to n minus 1, 0 otherwise. So determine n point DFT for the given sequence where a is from 0 to 1, where a is in between 0 to 1. Now DFT is x of k is summation of n equals 0 to n minus 1 a power n e power minus a 2 pi by n into kn. So here it is a into e power minus a 2 pi by n into k whole power n. So for this the GP will be in the form of 1 minus a power n by 1 minus a. So here a is this one 1 minus a e power minus j 2 pi k by n whole power n by 1 minus a into e power minus j 2 pi k by n. Then here it is 1 minus a power n by 1 minus a e power minus j 2 pi k by n. So there how it is, see a e power minus j 2 pi k by n whole power n. There it is a power n into e power minus j 2 pi k by n into n gets cancelled. That is a power n e power minus j 2 pi k. So this value, this is 1 for any value of k, because k is 1, e power minus j 2 pi is 1. So k equals to 2, e power minus j 2 pi is 1. Okay, then we will have only a power n, that is 1 minus a power n, there is by 1 minus a e power minus j 2 pi k by n. So next, relationship between DFT and jet transform. Relationship between DFT and jet transform. So as already I mentioned that x of jet is defined for any arbitrary sequences, that is for finite duration sequence and as well as infinite duration sequences. Finite and infinite duration sequences. So just here it is first defined for infinite duration sequence, then we have to write for finite duration sequence. Okay, so x of z is equal to sigma n equals to minus infinity to infinity x of n z power minus n, that is z transform of x of n. So with ROC includes the unit circle. With ROC includes the unit circle. So if x of z is sampled uniformly, this x of z is sampled uniformly at equal intervals of unit circle, at equal intervals of that unit circle. Now z equals to e power j 2 pi k by n. So where k is from 0 to n minus 1. So that is we have to do the sampling at equal intervals, right? So x of k is equals to x of j at z is equals to e power j 2 pi k by n, where k equals to 0 to n minus 1. So simply we can represent like this: sigma n equals to minus infinity to infinity x of n e power minus j 2 pi k by n into n. Okay, so Fourier transform x of omega, it is evaluated at the n equally spaced frequency samples, that is omega n equals to 2 pi k by n, omega k equals to 2 pi k by n. So now if x of n is finite duration, that is n, the sequence can be recovered. The sequence can be recovered from its endpoint DFT. The sequence can be recovered from its endpoint DFT. There it is x of z is equals to, we know, x of z is equals to sigma n equals to 0 to n minus 1 x of n z power minus n. That is for finite duration I am representing, because you know DFT is only applicable for finite duration sequences. Okay, so I am representing the same z transform also for finite duration sequences only, because I am going to derive the relation between z transform and DFT, right? So here x of n is the finite duration sequence n, the sequence can be recovered. I am going to try to recover the sequence x of n from the endpoint d of t. Right. So x of z is equal to sigma n equals to 0 to n minus 1 x of n z power minus n. So there we know the inverse d of t, I d of t, that is x of n is equals to 1 by n summation of k equals 0 to n minus 1 x of k e power j 2 pi k n by n. So that is simply I am substituting that one. Okay. Then the next one. So there are two sigma k n equals 0 to n minus 1 and sigma k equals 0 to n minus 1. So simply, so write all the terms wherever the k and wherever the n is there. So first 1 by n sigma n equals 0 to n minus 1 and sigma k equals 0 to n minus 1 x of k e power j 2 pi k by n, z power minus n is there, z power minus 1 power n. Okay. So then separate all the terms which are related to the index k and index n. That is, these are the terms which are related to k, and these are the terms which are related to n. So 1 by n sigma k equals 0 to n minus 1 x of k, sigma n equals 0 to n minus 1 e power j 2 pi k by n, z power minus 1 whole power n. So now, so apply the GP for this one. So apply the GP for this 0 to n minus 1, right? Then it is in the form of 1 minus a power n by 1 minus a form. So that is 1 minus e power j 2 pi k by n into z power minus 1 power n by 1 minus e power j 2 pi k by n z power minus 1. So that is, say here it is same. Earlier we have seen in the last problem, that is e power j 2 pi k by n into n is that cancel. So e power j 2 pi k for any value of k it is 1. So it is remainder is z power minus n only. That is 1 minus z power minus n by n. Okay. Then here sigma k equals to 0 to n minus 1 and x of k by 1 minus e power j 2 pi k by n into z power minus 1, because k is there here. So k index we have to present in terms of k index. So when evaluated this on unit circle, it is the Fourier transform. So we know already in the Z transforms and dt of t. So dt of t and Z transform equal h unit circle, because the radius is equals to 1, right? So in that case, the Fourier transform is equals to 1 minus e power minus j omega n by n. Sigma n k equals 0 to n minus 1 x of k by 1 minus e power minus j into omega minus 2 pi k by n, because the exponentials are there. So we know Z transforms and Z transform, that is z is equals to r into e power j omega. It is a complex variable. If r equals to 1, it is z is equals to, if r equals to 1, z equals to e power j omega. Then that Z transform and the Fourier transform both are equal at unit circle, right? So this is the relation of Z transform and d of t. So similarly the same relation of dt of t and d of t, dt of t and d of t. It is because for unit circle, if you are evaluating at the unit circle, then x of omega equals to this one. Okay. So relation between d of t and Z transform. It is very important concept. Okay. So in the next class, we will discuss the properties of d of t and as well as how to find the inverse d of t, that is inverse d of t of x of k. Okay, thank you.